Oh my gosh, General Ron just invited me to go to Bombing Run Live on May 15th in Phoenix, Arizona. Hey Dave, can I have that day off?
No, we got things to do here.
What, like report the news? Since when did we report the news?
Good point, you can have the day off.
All right, I'm going. I gotta go pack all my contacts and a bunch of sunblock. This is gonna be fun. I can't wait.
It's this Just a News Comic Club show with your very special guest stars, Dennis Small, John P. Smith Jr., J.D. Stephans, and your headliner, Kelly Zemnickis, with co-host Kristine Knowlton. And now, without further ado, the master of ceremonies, the Randy Savage of puppets, please welcome Ron! Yeah, yeah! I'm going with yours too to Bombing Run Live. Get your tickets now.
All right, everybody. Oh, wait, it's not Bombing Run. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm a little excited. Yes, I'm a little excited. We have Bombing Run Live coming up, and I'm going to spotlight myself for everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Yes, I am General Ron on Bombing Run. May 15th is going to be a very special day out in Gilbert, Arizona, taking it live to the stage. It's going to be a great show. It's going to be an hour, 3 pilot episodes of Bombing Run and Dogfight Edition as well. So that's going to be a blast. But we have a very fun show tonight for you. We have an action-packed 40 minutes, not an hour, 40 minutes, because I know everybody has ADD. No one can sit through an hour anymore. I mean, it's seriously, my wife watches TikTok and flips through it before the show's over. It's like, it's 2 minutes long. You already flipped through it in 10 seconds. Like, yeah, I like that. It was fine. So I know everybody has ADD. So I'm trying to make things shorter, sweeter, and faster. But with that said, let's get to our co-host for the night. Please welcome to the stage a very funny comedian, Kristine Knowlton. Yeah, give it up for her. Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Yes, we have a fantastic show for you tonight. That is true. It's like I am short and sweet. You got that correct, right? Oh, wait, you're talking about the show. You're talking about the show. It's all good. By the way, I'm not short. I'm fun size. So, yeah.
Fun size is always a good size. I like fun sizes. Yeah, I never liked. Yeah, I just my wife's 5'2", so I still tower over at 5'7". So I know where, but she's older than me. So she's robbing the cradle by 2 years. How dare her? Oh well, she loves it. She loves me, I think.
Yes, the answer is yes.
Oh, good.
I don't hear it. Wait, did I hear it? Yeah, I heard it. It said yes. Yes, she said yes.
Oh, good, because I thought she left me already again. I'm pretty sure she leaves me on a constant basis when I do comedy. She's like, I run upstairs after Bombing Run. She's like, are you done with your shows? I'm like, no, I got one more show. And she just does this. Oh, I'm like, thank you, honey, for supporting my comedy career. When Bombing Run becomes popular and like the awesome game show I know it's going to be, you'll just be sitting there going, I knew you could do it. I'll be like, no, you didn't. Oh, but you know what, Kristine, we should get to our first comedian, shall we?
Yes.
All the way from Massachusetts, a very funny comedian. Please welcome to the stage, Dennis Small, everybody. Woo, woo, woo.
So, me and my wife, we've been fighting a lot lately. It's been kind of rough, and our anniversary was coming up. So I want to do something really nice for her, to make her really happy. Yeah, so I gave her divorce papers. Like, oh my God, you finally gave me something I really wanted for our anniversary. Well, I did it for you. But yeah, marriage is tough. But I can't do that joke. It's dirty. Forget it.
Oh.
So I'm Jewish, right? And I watched a lot of sports growing up. And over the years, watching sports, I was noticing something. I was like, I'm sure there's plenty of Jewish people playing professional sports, but I noticed there's not a lot with stereotypical Jewish last names. Yeah, like in all my years of watching football, baseball, basketball, and hockey, I've never, ever, ever heard anybody ever say, home run by Finkelstein. Nice catch by Eisenberg. Unbelievable play by Lipschitz. I love that name, Lipschitz. That's an awesome name. But so it got me thinking. I was like, I wonder what it would be like if there was an all-Jewish hockey league. Yeah, an all-Jewish hockey league. So I think it would sound something like this. Hello, and welcome to the game between the Cincinnati Circumcises and Miami Moyles. Now, for those of you that don't know what a Moyle is, the Moyle is the guy that does the circumcision. Yeah, he's the guy at Thanksgiving that wants to carve the turkey.
Oh.
Well, anyway, so the circumcision's a big deal in the Jewish religion. Yeah, the rabbi's there and the moil, and the whole thing's called a bris. Yeah, it's called a bris. And the moil, he's got his bag of tools. Now, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's called a brisket. So I used to be a little bit of a germaphobe. Yeah, I was pretty bad. Yeah, I used to put toilet paper down on the toilet seat at my house. And I lived alone. So I'm getting older. It's hard for me to reach for stuff. So I needed one of those grabbers. Yeah, so I went to Walmart to buy the grabber, and I go through the self-checkout line and I swipe it through and it falls on the ground. I had to buy another one just so I could pick it up. Oh, it's brutal. So I had a dog growing up, guys. I did. I had a dog growing up. It was a Springer Spaniel.
Aw.
Yeah, but it wasn't your typical Springer Spaniel. No, it was like really aggressive. Wasn't good with kids. Come to find out, it wasn't a Springer Spaniel. No, it wasn't. It was a mutt. Yeah, it was a Jerry Springer Spaniel. Well, you know, it didn't know who its father was.
No.
Yeah. Always get into fights. Causing problems. So you guys know that show Dance with the Stars? Yeah, you're familiar with
Yes.
that show?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
So the guys on the show, right? They wear these tight black pants. Yeah, and everything's like really protruding. Yeah. You know, I don't even know why they call it ballroom dancing for anyways, because I don't know. After seeing those pants, believe me, there's no ballroom. No so I was thinking about Mr. Peanut. So you know Mr. Peanut? Yeah, so it's all kind of outdated, you know? I think he needs to update his looks. So I was thinking, I don't know, maybe he should get a tattoo Yeah, that says EpiPens are for wussies. Yeah. All right, I think that's my time, guys. I'm Dennis Mall. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate
All
it.
right, let's give it up for Dennis. Mall,
Dennis.
everybody. Oh my gosh. And Dennis, where can we find you on social media?
Oh, just the normal stuff, really. Facebook, that's about it. I had a website, but I let it run out.
Aw.
Aw.
No,
Yeah,
no,
maybe.
no, just Facebook, no TikTok, no,
No, I don't do any of that stuff yet.
no TikTok.
I'm just so behind. Yeah.
God, don't worry about it. Social media is going completely insane right now, so I wouldn't worry about it too bad. Are you doing any shows coming up soon?
Yeah, I'm doing some live shows. I'm doing some hosting, and yeah. I mean, you know, I live in Massachusetts, so I don't think anyone's coming out for it. But
You never know. Maybe someone's
and,
driving
you
through.
know, of course, I'm not prepared to, you know, give my credits. No, to local places.
Well, if you guys want to check out Dennis Mall, where he's hosting
Yeah.
shows,
Yeah,
go look him up on
go on my
Facebook.
Facebook. Yeah, go on my Facebook page. I'll post it all.
There you go, and stalk him.
Stalk me. Yeah. I live that.
Oh my gosh, that was so funny, wasn't that, Kristine?
Yeah, he had me at circumcision. Like I just that's one of my favorite words ever.
Circumcision. By the way, when they were carving the turkey, did he just take off the skin?
I see him coming with an electric knife, like zzz. Wait, the Texas Chainsaw Circumcision. Wait, what?
Oh, wow, that's gotten deep, dark, fast.
And I'm done for the night.
God. You know what's funny? I was just waiting for him to tell me how he called his dog. Jerry, Jerry, Jerry.
Don't worry, AA Ron, you are not the father.
Yeah, I know I get to sleep in the doghouse, but thank goodness I'm not the father. All right. Okay. Let's welcome another funny comedian up to the stage, shall we?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. Please welcome to the stage. A man changed his name right before the show started. Please welcome to the stage, John Smith, everybody. Woo, woo, woo.
Thank you. I used the name John Smith because AA Ron was already taken. No, yeah, seriously, my name is John Smith. And it's weird having a name that was copied from a sample birth certificate.
Oh.
That's why I hate checking in at the Marriott, because the clerks make me feel like I'm in a Scooby-Doo cartoon. They're like, huh? John Smith? I'm like, okay, you got me this time. I'm really Jane Doe. Of course I'm John Smith, but my girlfriend is Jane Doe.
Oh.
Now, which way to the anonymous convention? A friend was like, you should just change your name. Yeah, somebody changed their name to a symbol, but we still call them Prince. At this age, if I were to change my name, the last name would be Care and first name would be I Don't. Look at these hairdos. See, Kelly has a hairdo, JD has a hairdo, I have a hair done. I was done 20 years ago. I used to wash my hair every day. Years later, I watched my hair run away. Hairs were staring at me from the sink. We're out of here, man. We're tired of you brushing us off. Covering us up with a do-rag. It didn't do nothing. went from an Afro pick to a hairbrush to a squeegee. You know, I was away for 6 years, got into a big fight, and the person I was sleeping next to was covered in tattoos. I'm just glad I served my time in the Marine Corps.
Oh.
In the Marine Corps, yeah.
In the Marine
I know
Corps.
some of you were thinking marriage. People join the military for different reasons. You know, tuition, free travel, getting paid to kill people, in self-defense. I saw a commercial, the few, the proud, the Marines. And my girlfriend was sitting right next to me, and she made this noise. So I signed up to go fight the dude in the commercial. In self-defense. Boot camp was scary. It was like having a babysitter, because they feed you, they play games with you, and they say, don't tell your parents what we did to you. Then they sent me straight to bed right after I peed on myself.
Oh.
I got married in the Marine Corps. The next day I was sent to the Gulf War. That's like getting a present and being told, don't open it until next year. So I spent my honeymoon alone on a waterless beach. Thanks, Saddam. You know, it's scary coming home from war to a pile of bills, because bill collectors are more annoying than people shooting at you. I'm like, can I go back to Saudi Arabia? Because it's safe over there. When I was at war, I never had to change my phone number. I'd rather have PTSD, not DEBT. I was looking at some of the bills, like, John Smith, hey, wait a second. This is the wrong John Smith. I don't have a membership at the tanning spa. I had some weird habits that I learned from the Marine Corps. So after my service ended, I had a habit that I had to break, like showing up ahead of time. Because I got invited to a party. Doom, 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 doom. It's John. Whoa, you're early. We're still in bed. Okay, I'll be back tonight. But the party's next week. After serving in the Gulf War, nothing scares me except for spiders.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm laying in bed and I see one on the floor. I couldn't kill it because it outran my remote. And my pillow. And my Glock. I'm like, someone come in here and help me kill this spider. And my 6-year-old daughter comes running into the room crying, Dad, it's 4 in the morning. I'm like, if you don't kill that spider, you're walking to school. Because I can't kill it while I'm over here on the bed. There it is. Step on it. Step on it with your left foot, your right foot, your left, right, left, right, left, right, left.
Oh.
Like, Dad, it's only an ant.
Oh.
Like, I don't care. They all do the same stuff. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. I'm John Smith.
All right, let's give it up for John Smith, everybody. Oh my God. I think we got the right John Smith. I did send you the one from the tanning salon. I'm sorry. Myself. John, where can we find you on social media?
I am at John or Instagram, John P. Smith Jr. So John, little initial P, Smith Jr. I know I had that first and it was hard for people to find, but I'm just going to keep it there. John P. Smith Jr. because there's a lot of John Smiths out there.
Really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have known that. Oh. You got live shows coming up, John?
Yeah, I do. I have a show, the Almost Comedy Show on Thursday. It's a Zoom show.
Oh,
and I have a link for that. Put it somewhere. Sure. And then also have a live show on stage at the Comedy Chateau in Los Angeles on Sunday.
Ooh, the Comedy Show.
Nice.
Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, that's awesome. He's all the way out in California doing this show. He's doing it during dinner time. So yeah, that's awesome. Thank you so much for being on here. And can we get the right John Smith on as a comedian, please? Could we? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I appreciate you. Thank you so much, John. Oh. You know, Kristine, you made me think about when he was out in the Gulf. Did he have a scud honeymoon? I mean, did it just not land right? I'm not sure.
I was just laughing because, like one of the slogans, like be all you can be. But when he told the part about peeing, I was like, it's not pee all you can pee. That was horrible. I'm going back to circumcisions. It's all good.
Oh, I love it.
Just kidding. Oh my God. But spiders scare the hell out of me. I'm afraid if I kill one, like 1,000 more will show up, know.
Spiders are your friends, except if they're black widows and they're right about here, or those desert spiders. Because as soon as he said spider, and I knew he was out in the Gulf, all I could think of was those camel spiders, and they're like huge. They're like a crab, except way scarier. They climb up in the sleeping bags. I remember all the whole stories. And I'm like, and that's why I didn't join the military for going to the Gulf War, because I didn't want one of those. Look, I've had a black widow right here. I don't need one like this, looking like a face hugger trying to kill me, man. That just didn't sound like fun. Oh man, we have lots of fun. Oh, but we're gonna have some more fun, and we're staying on the West Coast tonight for just a little bit. Please welcome the stage our next comedian, very funny comedian. Please welcome the stage, JD Stephans. Yeah.
Hey everyone, I'm JD. Okay, so I had a spider story before I get into my stuff. So I was like, I wasn't going to go there, but since you inspired this, I used to be deathly afraid of spiders. Like, I was in my 20s and it would be 2 a.m. and I would go inform my father that he had a job to do. In fact, there was one time where he was like, listen, if that spider doesn't kill you, I will do something about it. Good night.
Oh no.
Like, he was like, that was just how my father joked around, by the way. He didn't mean like any harm, just so you know. My father was a gentle giant, but his words were interesting. So I was like, fine, I guess I'm slightly more afraid of you, but mostly because you'll yell and wake up mom and then I will die. So I go back to my room and there's a spider, and it's not one of those things that you can ignore, right? It's not a situation where you're like, I've made peace with spiders over the years. I need to let you know. I break out the deal and I'm like, listen, you keep to your side of the room, I keep to my side of the room. You eat the other things, we're cool. You come over to my side of the room, we're gonna have issues. Not only did he break the sacred contract between us two, he went above my head.
No.
You don't go there. You don't go there. I named him Steve. I felt betrayed. Steve, what are you doing? It broke my heart a little bit. Like we were friends, but he had to go. So I did what any arachnophobic bitch in their 20s who ain't about to eat no spider in her sleep about to do. So I take the tissue and I'm trembling. Like you would think that like Satan himself was in my room. I'm pretty sure he was embodying the spider taunting me. Okay. I really think that. And you would think that, oh, maybe you were in Australia. No, I was in Southern California and it wasn't even a black widow. It was like this big.
Oh.
Like it was, I guess this is not a proud moment. Okay. Like this is not humanity's finest. What I'm trying to say is if there's like ever an emergency draft of old people, I will not be on the list. They'll be like, no, just sit down. You're good. But like I'm trembling and I'm crying for like a good 30 minutes trying to work up the courage. I'm like coaching myself. I'm like, listen, you can do this. You can do this. You got the solo. I'm like trying to like bribe myself. Like, hey, remember who you are. You're like a music major. Because I was a music major at the time, I think. And so I'm like, I'm nobody, I can't do this. And then finally I get spiritual about it. I'm like, God, will you please give me the power to kill your own creation?
Wow.
Oh.
It was not a proud moment. Like, and then like, finally I get the courage to kill it. And I flush it down the toilet. I'm shaking because I had serious arachnophobia. And all I could think was, wow, nobody will ever understand the beauty of this majestic moment. As it like whirs down the toilet, like with all its half-inch body glory. And I'm just like, yeah. I was old enough to own property, so this is not a proud moment, you know? Like my parents are asleep. I think my sister at one point like peeped her head out, like, would you please shut up? I'm trying to sleep. It's like it wasn't like a quiet tremble. It was a for like 30 minutes, okay? Like it sounded like a religious sexual experience was taking place in my room, essentially. And that's not what was happening by any stretch of the imagination. I feel bad for Steve. I don't know if we want to like have a moment of silence for Steve. When I moved to Sherman Oaks several years later, with these roommates, they both had cats and I was not allowed to bring a third cat into the house. And I was like, okay. And I started to think about what kind of pet that I would want to bring into the house. And I thought about maybe bringing in a tarantula.
What?
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 Yeah, I was told immediately no. But like I got really into the idea. I was like really into this idea. Like I found a really pretty fuzzy blue one. And I was like, I might be able to pick that up. And then I was reading online, like if you drop them, they die. So like, you don't want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, do I have the wherewithal? No, I don't. But, like I almost like adopted a tarantula. Like if my roommates had been down for this, I would have gotten a tarantula. And those things last for like 30 years. So this would have been like a 30-year commitment to being single. Because those things have like a lot of eyes. Can you imagine? Like it's not just like a cat staring at you. It's like there's a tarantula just staring at you. And like that's my friend. So like he's gonna stay there. Like I wouldn't remove him from the room for the act. I'd be like, nah, you're gonna have to be cool with Steve. So what I'm saying is, I would be single. It's a choice. It's a choice. But I honestly almost got one. They're so cute. Have you looked into like the different tarantulas, like the little baby, like cute ones?
No.
They're
No.
they're
No.
adorable. Me with my arachnophobia. It's so funny. When I moved in a while later with someone that I dated for a little bit, I joked around about this, and it ended up on the lease. No mammals. And I think it said like no amphibians and no tarantulas.
Wow.
I got real specific. Like, there's just no love for the spiders. And I mean, I can feel it. It took me 30 minutes to kill one this big, but I'm just saying. We need to love the spiders. I love that like my entire set was basically spiders, but that works. Anyways, I'm JD. Give it up for your host.
All right. Give it up for JD Stephans, everybody. Oh, Spider Lady. That's her stage name, Spider Lady. JD, where can we find you on social media?
Of course, you can find me at JD Stephans. So that's at JD Stephans. That's going to be on Instagram. You can also find me on Twitter and TikTok, and it's going to be at JD_STEPHANS. Also, I am hosting a show in a little bit at 7 p.m. Called Mental Health Mondays through at Get Loud Movement on Instagram. So you can find me there as well. Yeah.
All right.
Those are my socials.
Thank you so much, JD. And we are all now scared of you and your apartment or house where you live.
I don't have any spiders. I just want you to know there are no spiders. There are kids, so you should be afraid, but there are no spiders.
Kids? That's scarier. Oh my God.
I know.
No.
Ankle biters.
They throw themselves at my door. My door is damaged from child bodies being thrown into my door.
Well, you're not supposed
by
to
each other.
Oh, by each other. I was gonna say.
Yeah, I know. Like
Hey
the
there, Zoom
6-year-old
SWAT.
throws the 8-year-old into my door all the time.
Oh, well, that's called survival of the fittest. No wonder my parents didn't have inside doors on the house. That's why. That makes complete sense.
That was great.
A whole set on spiders. I mean, she is so funny. I mean, I'm sitting there going, I got arachnophobia. I mean, I'm just tarantula.
I know.
The tarantula. Can you imagine one of those things? You're getting down and dirty with your man or woman, right? And this little thing's looking at you, and then starts creeping up, and it's like, oh my God, it's touching me. It's touching me. It's like, no.
I can't tell you how many times I've heard screams in this house because I have a teenage daughter and she sees a spider. Daddy long legs, not spider. All of a sudden it's just creeping around. Ah, it's a spider, kill it. And I'm like, this guy couldn't harm a flea. And flea would flip him over and kill him first. Oh, but I didn't have to. I had to kill a centipede today. I did have to kill a centipede. He was on the wall and I had to use my racket. I had to use my bug racket.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
the electrolysis is of the bug community.
I use one of those too, but it's for a completely different reason.
Hello. Oh,
anyway,
let's get to our next comedian, and maybe we'll get off the arachnid thing right now. Please welcome our headliner. Our headliner is all the way from Toronto, Canada. Please welcome to the stage Kelly Zemnickis, everybody. Woo, 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 woo.
Hey, everybody. Hello. I promise you, this is a spider-free set. I promise. JD had enough material. It's perfectly fine. Friends, I just want to take a moment to announce that I bought a Twix bar today.
Oh,
I did. Yeah, it cost me 44 billion. But you know, what else? Seemed a bit steep. But
A little.
I think I got ripped off. It's
Yeah.
a delicious snack, but I think I got ripped off. Yeah. One thing you should know about me is that I was once told by my dentist that I need to floss less.
Hmm?
Yeah, less. That's right. Guys, do you know how weird it is when your dentist tells you that you need to chill out? It's a very strange vibe. I promise you. It's a very, very strange vibe. I'm actually going to the dentist on Thursday, a couple days from now, because the other morning, half my tooth was gone. I woke up. Yeah, I was missing half a tooth. It just pieced right out. It's crazy. So I am calling my missing tooth Scott.
Scott.
Yeah, because that's what my ex Scott did one morning. He just got up and left. So yeah, that's cool. Well, I guess my tooth was just like, hey, I miss Scott. Let's go see what Scott's doing. And it just went along with it. I don't know. It's kind of weird. When my American friends hear that I am from Canada, I find a few of you get a little bit of a glimmer in the eye, a little bit of a shine there, because, of course, I come with the tempting fruit that is universal healthcare. It's a very shiny little apple. I know. But as grateful as I am to it, and I will say that sometimes, friends, you get what you don't pay for when things are free. There are some faults. I was talking to my doctor about something not too long ago, and she was like, Kelly, this is an urgent matter. This needs to be seen urgently. So come back in 7 months.
What?
Excuse me?
What?
It's crazy. Like I'm sure in the States, you're familiar with the medical symbol being the snake wrapped around the staff. We all know what that is.
Yes.
In Canada, our medical symbol is a doctor with his fingers crossed. Here's hoping we figure it out and that you're alive when we do. So yeah. Right. It's great. I'm in a relationship and I'm very, very happy. Thank you. Yeah, I'm dating. And my family is really thrilled because I think they were getting a bit concerned of the desert that was my love life for a while. Like at Christmas, my sister gave me this book called Are You My Boyfriend? It's a parody of a kid's book. Okay. But in this book, this young lady just wanders the city asking men at random, are you my boyfriend? Are you my boyfriend?
Love it.
I was like, Deb, I don't do that, often. I didn't do that often. It was just, I just saved it for Tuesdays,
That's right.
But yeah. No, I met my boyfriend in a very popular workplace dating app. It's called Zoom. He came with the premium subscription.
Oh,
Yeah. That's all good. And we are actually in a long distance relationship, which has its pros and cons for sure. I gotta say though, the best part about long distance dating is that when I'm crossing the border and I'm asked if I have anything to declare, I can just proudly shout out, I've had sex. We broke some condoms. Yeah. That's usually when they tell me to just go away. The customs guys were like, we get it. You just Just keep going. Just keep going. You know, but it's nice to be happy. I've got to say, I love being happy. That's my goal, is to be happy in life. And I'm just striving to be as happy as a person in a walk-in bathtub commercial.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah.
If you've seen those commercials, oh, that is a level of bliss I can only dream of achieving.
Yes, please.
It's amazing, right? It's amazing. I just want that. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you've noticed lately, but iced tea is on the box of Cheerios. I don't know if you've seen this in the store, but rapper and actor Iced Tea. I was shocked when I saw it the other day. Like the iced tea of my childhood, you know, was rapping about killing cops. And what, now he's killing cholesterol? Is that? It's crazy. Crazy. He's gone from bitches to box tops. Crazy. So now I'm just thinking, like, what's next? You know, is Dr. Dre going to be hawking Dr. Scholl's?
Oh.
Yeah. If you need to get away from the law, do so with comfortable shoes. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is wild. I of course mentioned that I have found love, and you know, I'm so grateful that I'm, you know, in a good relationship now. I'm happy because, like, when I was growing up, I was never great with the guys. I wasn't good with wooing. Because, like, I tried to do it with food. Okay, that's what I tried to do when I was younger. And I'm 44, doing that now perfectly fine. You know, when you're 10, it is strange. I'm not gonna lie. You know, it's kind of odd. Like, my grandmother used to tell me, Kelly, the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Well, not in 5th grade. Okay, it doesn't have that same effect, you know, because I did that back then. I really did. When I was 10, I used to bring to birthday parties homemade apple pies and peach cobblers. Yeah, because that is secretly what every 10-year-old boy is jonesing for. You know, yeah. Screw the Nintendo. Give John Smith a cobbler. That's what he wants. You know. I know. Yeah. In hindsight, this was not the way to find out if Todd liked me. But it was the way to find out that Todd had a severe disdain for French pastries. He really wasn't a fan. Yeah.
Oh.
Which is weird because I just looked him up on LinkedIn, and the man now makes croissants for a living. So that's kind of odd. It's kind of odd. Yeah. I got invited to a lot of parties as a kid, you know, which was great for my ego. But looking back, I think the moms and dads were just pushing their kids to invite me because I was basically catering for free. Is what I was doing. Anyhow, friends, I will get out on this. I am not a mom, but I am an aunt. And I love my nieces and nephews to bits. Oh my gosh. I love at the end of a visit where I can just pick up my nephew and give him a squish and hand it back to his mom. I love doing that. It's cute. Peace out. You know, but my oldest nephew, though, hates it when I do this. Oh my gosh. He always cries out, Auntie Kelly, put me down. I'm 33. Yeah, apparently it is not appropriate in his workplace. So,
Oh.
So I just give him a squish and I hand it back to his boss, and that's it. I've been Kelly Zemnickis. Thanks so much, friends.
All right, let's give it up for Kelly Zemnickis, everybody. Oh my God. Hey, Kelly, where can we find you on social media?
On my YouTube channel, which is my name, Kelly Zemnickis, you can head over there. I've got a baking show called It'll Be Fine, which is a super fun thing that I do. And you can also follow me on Instagram as the Latvian Foodie. So that is how to find me. Yeah.
Check that out. Oh my gosh, that was so good. And I actually know about the Canadian health care system since my kid's over there. Too long of a story to be about that. But yes, there's only so many specialists in Ontario between London and Windsor. I know about this. That 7 month, boy, that's really fast. I'm impressed.
Speedy.
That is
Speedy what it is.
when you're sick, you go to the clinic and it's like the Baskin Robbins of doctors. You just don't know what flavor of doctor you're going to get either. They'll say you have something and it's completely 180 degrees of what you actually have.
Yeah, it's fun. It's like a choose your own adventure. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, what illness will I have today?
Choose your own what possibly disease that they think you got is what that is. It's like, oh my God.
It's like you just go in there and they just spin a wheel.
Pretty
Here we
much.
go. This is the one. This is the
Pretty
one. I'm
much.
pretty sure this
Yeah.
is the one.
I've got a scratchy throat. Oh, your prostate is enlarged. What? No, that's not how that works.
You need horseshoes too. You need what?
Oh, she was talking
Wrong
about
doctor?
the iced tea on the Cheerios box. Icing common for a cancer society or something against cancer. I'm like, common against cancer. There you go. There we go. All the rappers are all doing special good things now. It must be part of their deal because I don't know what else it is to keep out of jail now. What's going on?
They're just getting older. They got things to treat.
Yeah.
Gotta be it.
And honestly, when I heard iced tea was on Cheerios, I'm like, who's putting iced tea on Cheerios? Like, what's going on here? Is that a Canadian delicacy? Come on.
Well, it could be. Well, it could be.
Part of this complete resistance.
Cheerio.
Hey, they have ketchup potato chips up there. It wouldn't surprise me. Iced tea on Cheerios. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah. That I can see. I could definitely see that.
Do you got any live shows coming up, Kelly? That's up here soon.
I definitely do. One thing, it's a little bit in advance, but coming in June, I will be in LA at the Laugh Riot Girl Festival,
Awesome.
June 6th to 11th, and I can come out and see me there if you're in LA. And in September, I just found out today I'm going to be at the North Carolina Comedy Festival, so that's pretty cool too.
Well, congratulations. Check
Thank you.
that out.
Yeah.
She's a very funny comedian, and she's also has a documentary she helped with about the 9/11 the firefighters. The
9/11 first responders. It's streaming right now on Discovery Plus. It's called No Responders Left Behind, and it features the very funny and the very good-hearted Joan Stewart. Is in that too. So.
Go check that out.
Yeah.
She's part of that. But yes, thank you so much, Kelly. You were awesome. Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. Wow. And then Kelly giving her pie away at such a young age. That was amazing.
Like warm apple pie.
Her moist peach cobbler. Oh, wait, we're gonna have to add words to the list that you can't say anymore.
No, that's okay. That's okay because I'm just thinking that she gave it away way too early. I mean, thinking, no, the parents were all right. They're like, hey, she's giving away all her pie really fast. It's she's only 10.
It's the Canadian way.
It's a I do believe that's
the
true.
Canadian
I
way.
believe that's true. And you know what? I say this is a clean show. It is a clean show for adults. Okay, so no hard efforts anywhere. Hey, we can cover everything else really easily. Oh my gosh! I can't. What a night! I feel so much better now. I felt bad because I had the shingle shot the other day, and I'm now suing the roofer because apparently he gave me tetanus. But this helped a lot tonight. This helped a lot. But
yes.
Kristine, I'm going to let you share what you're doing next.
Okay, so I will be on Twitch at Catbox Comedy every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Right now, I'm in rehearsals for Shakespeare's Much Ado About Nothing, which can be seen at the Brigantine Lighthouse in Brigantine, New Jersey, June 10th, 11th, and 12th. And coming up also, starting May 7th on Saturdays at 2 p.m., you can see me in The Carnage Returns, which is virtual, and at the Brighton Fringe Festival. That is there May 7th through June 4th, Saturdays, 2 p.m. Eastern.
Sweet. Go check that out. And like I said, Bombing Run Live in Gilbert, Arizona, JP's Comedy Club on May 15th, 7 p.m. Tickets are $5 with a 2-item minimum. Yes, you do have to buy some stuff to be there, but be there. It's in Gilbert, Arizona. People in California, I'm looking at 2 people right now. Come on out, check it out. It's on a Sunday. What else you got better to do out there? But go check that out, and you will find this on This Just a News YouTube channel and all the fun stuff that I do there. So let's give a big round of applause for all of our comedians tonight, shall we? Let's give it up for Dennis Mall, John Smith, the other John Smith, JD Stevens, and Kelly Beckett. My co-host, Kristine Knowlton. Thank you so much. So awesome. Thank you guys so much for being part of the show tonight.
Thanks, everyone.
Oh, and so for me, Kristine, this has been an oddly funny production. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys. Nice job.
Thanks.
Thank you.
This has been an Oddly Funny production.